Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well and taught me this truth, as well as a sincere salutation to your hopeful elect Akim out there, right, who are pushing this word in sincerity and in faith all throughout the four winds of the earth. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakakwadash, Barakatham, and to you brothers, man. Alright, so let me just go into this article. This is a quick video through the spirit, okay? The debt, okay, is going up $1 trillion every 100 days. Alright, when it used to be, roughly about every 8 months, like this article is going to explain. It says the nation's debt now stands at nearly $34.4 trillion. Alright. Since June, the last two $1 trillion jumps occurred in about 100 days. So now they are on track to be spending $1 trillion every 100 days. Okay, it says the debt load of the U.S. is growing at a quicker clip in recent months, increasing about $1 trillion nearly every 100 days. The nation's debt permanently crossed over to $34 trillion on January 4th, after briefly crossing the mark on December 29th. It says, according to data from the U.S. Department of the Treasury, it reached $33 trillion on September 15, 2023, and $32 trillion on June 15, 2023, hitting this accelerated pace. Before that, the $1 trillion move higher from $31 trillion took about 8 months. So when they were at $31 trillion, and then they went to when they went from 31 trillion up, or when they went from 30 trillion to 31 trillion, that took like 8 months. Now that shit is taking 100 days. And that time is going to shorten too. And this is just me speaking as a man, but it's going to come a time very soon where the spending is going to get, it's going to get crazy. It's going to be $1 trillion of debt in a week. Because this current system is going to crash, and then they're going to bring in what? They're going to bring in the CHIP. Right? It says U.S. debt, which is the amount of money the federal government borrows to cover operating expenses, now stands at nearly $34.4 trillion. All right? And that's high, man. It says Bank of America investment strategist Michael Harnett believes the 100-day pattern will remain intact with the move from $34 trillion to $35 trillion. And that's just simple math. You can just look at this and know, okay, this ain't lasting too long. This place is finished, man. This place is finished. You can look at this graph right here, okay? So from October 2022 to January 2024, right, you went from 31 trillion to 34 trillion. And ironically, okay, this was during the time of the capital P. So things are not getting better. Things are getting worse. This graph proves that. All right, and I'm gonna actually have this be the thumbnail, the total debt. Look at this shit, man. It's like having a bucket, and they continue, to poke holes in this bucket. Eventually, you're gonna run out of water. You're gonna run out of liquid, man. Okay, these people, they ready to crash, and not these people. These people. Let's get more specific. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, all right, the fucking devil, the devil that the Bible speaks of, starting off with you elite, you top high-ranking members of the elite, right? You international bankers. The ones that run the money. Okay, and since they run the money, they basically run everything else. Just imagine. Just imagine what it'll be like by the end of the year. You know? Little wonder debt debasement trades closing in on all-time highs, i.e. gold and Bitcoin. But you have all these different, alternative currencies going. You have all these alternative currencies, and these little alternative currencies. Okay, their value is actually going to go up. Yet, gold ain't gonna save you. Bitcoin ain't gonna save you, right? Because ultimately, okay, they're just gonna only recognize the CHIP. That's gonna be part of that one world system, right? Because if you got one world system, one global system, well, that has to come with one currency. Who's gonna have a new world order? Who's gonna have a new world order with fucking 200 plus currencies? That's not real control. Cause them putting we'll say with the petrodollar, really. Once they took the U.S. dollar and basically made that the reserve currency of the world, that was really setting the world up. Shit. Because now that everybody is on, playing with Babylon's money, once Esau Edom decides to implement the chip, here in Babylon the Great and abroad, everybody's gonna want to be on that one currency. Salakia. All right, it says spot gold is currently hovering around 2,000 an ounce. Okay, it says Bitcoin, it had its best month since 2020. All right, it says if they lowered its ratings outlook to negative from stable in November due to the rising risks of the country's fiscal strength. In the context of higher interest rates, without effective fiscal policy measures to reduce government spending or increase revenues, the agency says. Moody's expects that the U.S.'s and they forgot the S, fiscal deficits will remain very large, significantly weakening debt affordability. Yeah, so it's only going to get fucking worse. The Lord is putting the squeeze on this place, man. The Lord is putting the squeeze on this fucking place. This place is through. This is it. This is the end. Okay, this is the absolute end. They're about to bring that CHIP in, and it's over with. Okay, they're gonna put that. They're gonna break out the chip, and then 2/3 of Israel's finna get dipped. The heathens finna get fucking dipped. Okay, it's going to go down. This shit ain't gonna last too much longer. I mean, you can look at something like this. This graph, man, this is once again, this is outrageous. They were tripping out. I remember at one point they were tripping out when the debt was at I want to say like the high 20s, like 26 trillion, whatever the case is. So now we getting into unknown territory. This place is in worse debt than it's ever been. Ever in its entire history. So there's a significance to that. And this obviously is going to lead to what? It's going to lead to the CHIP. And then it's going to lead to warfare. It's going to lead to sedition among men. Okay? It's going to lead to famines. Okay? It's going to lead to violence out in the streets. The people crying out for food. The people, people attacking one another. Okay? People unaliving one another. Right? For the want of food, for the want of water, of clothing. Or just to do it. The Lord is going to put the spirit, okay, on these wicked. Let me watch my words. All right, these wicked heathens, these wicked 2/3 niggas. He's gonna put the spirit on them to turn up. It's gonna get bad out here, man. So let me just go ahead and get this precept. All right, so the point is at 6, but I'm gonna I was gonna start at 5, but I'm gonna start at the top. The point once again is in 6 right here. All right, so this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, or what I shall answer when I am reproved. All right, so Habakkuk, being a man of the Lord. Okay, and ultimately Habakkuk, represents the men of the Lord as a whole. But, being upon our watch, Lord's will we be of the elect. Okay, standing upon our watch, being in that high tower. The name of Yahweh Shem Shai, the sweet mercies, the grace of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, the terror of Yahweh Shem Shai, that's our strong tower. Okay? It says, Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may read, Salakia, that he may run that readeth it. So who ran that read it? Our elder apostles, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, right? And the men, the men that were before them, elder high priest Abba Bivens, right? High priest Yaquab, King Masha. We hear these names. These are the men, that came on the scene before us, right? High priest Arya. These are the men that came, before us, right? Onto the elder apostles of Great Millstone, starting off with the elder apostle Tahar, elder apostle Gabar, elder apostle Rakai, elder apostle Ramlok, the elder bishops. Okay. Regional heads of the camps, brothers. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. So now we're in that appointed time. We're in that appointed time now, right now. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? So the Lord put the spirit, on men, Israelite men, starting off with the elder apostles of Great Millstone, right? To speak and not lie. And we're speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Okay, so even though it seems like, okay, damn, it's taking a minute, It's taking a minute. Right? Even though that's the case, this is surely going to come to pass. All right, this place being destroyed is surely going to come to pass, right? Verse 4, Salakia, Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. But the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. So that is the self-proclaimed white man, the red Hebrew Edomite. It says, neither keepeth at home. Yeah, so this nigga is everywhere. This nigga he got bases all over the place. Different sort of embassies and shit. All, these different strongholds. And this is everywhere. All right, neither keepeth at home. Who enlargeth his desire as hell. Yeah, he won't stop. And is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. All right, and you go over here to America. Okay, this nigga got you captive. Look at these people. Because a lot of these heathens, second generation, third generation. All right. You have some heathens where, the grandfather, he's like, fuck this. I'm trying to go back to where I'm from. But then you have the grandson who he's already, quote unquote Americanized. So he loves this place, man. Okay. These people actually love this place. See, we have a hatred of this place, man. We can't stand being here because we know what comes with being here, being subject to all sorts of bullshit, and ultimately being subject to Esau, Edom, and the heathen, man. Okay. Habakkuk 2 and 6 this is the point. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him? Yeah, so all the other nations, they're going to be against you. All right, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. Yes, you fucking part of that debt, a very large chunk of that debt comes from what? Weapons. Fucking all types of. This nigga is the sword personified. Esau Edom is the sword. He's like a battle axe. Alright? So woe to him, death or destruction, to him that increaseth that which is not his. Right? You a fucking thief. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Alright? Which the word I believe is Salakia, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing the word, abatyat. Which we were taught, that this thick clay goes back to debt. He's laden, he's basically just covered, he's bogged himself down in debt. Okay? Habakkuk 2 and 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake, Salakia, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Yeah, you're gonna be fucking spoiled. You're gonna be spoiled. You're through. You're fucking done, man. You're fucking done. Obadiah 1. Well, we'll start at the top. I'm just gonna go to the third verse. All right, Edom will be humbled. Okay. Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision and Salakia, but Edom will be humbled and then obliterated. All right, Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, right? And the Lord has always had little skirmishes and little fights and whatnot, but nothing like this has happened yet. Nothing like all the other nations, all right, turning against Babylon the Great. Nothing like that has ever happened. All right, it says we have heard a rumor from the Lord, And an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And that her is speaking about America. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Yeah, you so-called Caucasians, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, so you're on the up and up. Esau Edom is living it up, chilling, doing his thing. All right. Who shall bring me down to the ground? So that's what you asking. Who gonna step to me? Who gonna cast me down? Who gonna touch me? Just like Jake. Jake like to say that all the time. A 2/3 nigga. Who gonna do this to me? Who gonna touch me? Who gonna put hands on me? I'm that nigga. Who wanna try me? You acting like an Edomite. All right, that's how Esau be talking in his head. Okay, who? I'm above everything. Who's going to stop me? The Lord is going to stop you. Yahweh Shem Yashai is going to stop you. Yahweh Shem Yashai B'Shem Harakak Kodash is going to stop you. All right, you fucking devils. Okay, verse 4, Salakia, Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So you have prop yourself up, as the premier nation, man. You have put yourself up. You have exalted yourself above the clouds. You have basically claimed to be the Most High. You claim to be the Most High Son. You claim to be the angels. You claim to be the men of the Lord. You are a fucking imposter. Okay, in the pride of your heart. Okay, the pride of you so-called white people's heart has deceived you. Okay, and you fucking heathens. And you 2/3 niggas. Okay, because you riding on Esau's coattails, man. You thinking in your head, okay, who can bring Esau Edom down? All right. The Lord is really gonna have the Lord's gonna have a good time whooping your ass, Esau. Okay, and your armies. Okay, the Lord is going to have a great time whooping your ass. It is going to happen. You will be brought down to the ground, and ultimately your ass is going into captivity. Okay, all you damn Edomites, you are going into captivity. You are going into slavery. It's gonna happen. All right, and I could go through, but I'm gonna go ahead and end that through the Spirit. All praise, honor, and glory goes into Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, as well as the sincere salutations to you hopeful elect. All right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai Ba'Hashem Harakak Kodash. Brakatham to you, brothers, man. Okay, and continue to look. Okay, continue to watch. Keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes open. Something is about to take place. All right, this nigga can only put on so many layers of clay. You can only owe so. And brothers have experienced this. Different brothers have, if you've ever had a certain bill, or if you've ever had a certain tab or anything like that, or a certain subscription, you can only owe so much before they just fucking cut you off, man. We basically at that point in which Esau Edom, he gonna cut this place off financially, and he's gonna offer an alternative. Okay, this is the alternative that he's gonna come with. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, right? And he is the self-proclaimed white man. All right, Esau Edom. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. Right, so you won't be able to buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right, and like how we were taught, a score is 20. Right, so that would be 600, 3 score, right? So 3 times 20, 60. 666. Okay, so you gon' in order to live in this nigga society, you gonna have to be under his vibration. Okay, you gonna have to rep his set, like Jake like to say. Yeah, I'm repping my set. You gonna have to be Esau. You gonna basically have to be Esau's bitch, right? Basically, right? You can't do anything without him. You gonna need his approval. You ain't even gonna be able to go inside of a building without this CHIP. All right, so okay, in order for you to pay your bill, right, you gotta have that CHIP. All right, so they get to cutting off, your water. They get to cutting off this and that. Okay, fucking motherfuckers gonna start to take that CHIP. Okay, when the squeeze really gets put up. See, the Lord has to put a very strong... you have to be the elect. You have to be the elect. You have to be the elect of the nation of Israel. That's the only way that you're not going to take that CHIP. You have to be of the elect. Lord's will, we're of the elect of the house of Israel, man. All right, you sincere brothers out there. All right, so Lord's will, this was edifying. And that's the spirit, That's the spirit. The spirit has everything go exactly how, it's supposed to go. All right, so once again, with that, Lord's will, you're edified. Call halal, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Ha-Rakak-Wadash. Once again, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, right? From the elder apostle Tahar on down. Okay, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Ha-Rakak-Wadash. Brakatham unto you, brothers, and continue to watch out specifically for this debt increase. Okay, there's no videos particularly speaking about the $1 trillion of debt climbing every 100 days. But I'm gonna put the link for the article in the description. But that's very significant. It went from 8 months, and even at 8 months, it was accelerating so high that the analysts are like, well, how much longer can this go? It can't go much longer. They're going to bring the chip. Okay, Esau Edom, starting off with these elite bankers, Rothschild, Rockefellers, DuPont's, Getty. Okay, the chip is coming. The CHIP is coming. It is on its way. All right, Shalom.